Hey guys, Serena here. And my thoughts on how the internet has driven change would be it has changed the way we live, learn, and even communicate nowadays. I'm 34, and when I was a kid, the internet isn't like it is today. Professor Wesh talked about how the 1.0 was static, and I kind of that's how I seen it when I was younger, as now the 2.0 is dynamic. So it's come a long way. My family, I don't even think we had internet or a computer until I was maybe to the age of 10. And my kids have grown up with it. They know what it is. And now here today I am taking online classes through a computer, which didn't exist back then. So it's crazy how much it's changed. The lecture from Professor Wesh was very powerful and full of information, and he was studying the effects of new media and human interactions. Even though the video was lengthy, I was very intrigued by it, and it was very interesting, and I stayed engaged through most of the video. The primary message is bringing people together. He talked about the global connection and linking people together, and how things are ever changing. And he made the comment that things are ever changing every 6 months, and how we are forming new masks of identity through the internet. How you are recording yourself even though nobody's watching, but yet millions of people may see that video. So it's pretty neat. Some implications are great tools for teachers to have for a class, and to communicate with students and parents and other staff and educators in the buildings that you're in maybe. I know the preschool that I work at, we communicate through Dojo and Seesaw, and my kids that are older their teachers communicate with me through the internet, Facebook, text messages, and the podcast that I used was Tumble. It's a science-based podcast for kids, and it plays music and talks about different educational themes, and the one that I watched was an ocean-themed video called Splash Jams. And it had Lindsay and Marshall. They are telling the stories and making science discoveries, and you get to listen to that and find out what they discover. So it was really neat. Should social networking applications like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram be in the P through 12 environment? That's a tricky one. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I don't know how that would be very beneficial for students, but YouTube, my 8-year-old son watches YouTube daily. Of course, it's educational. Most of it's educational, and he's learned so much from it, stuff that I wouldn't be able to teach him. So I can see how some of it would be educational, but others may not be as well. The cloud-based bookmarking tool that I used was Dig. I hadn't used it until today, so I was learning about it. It was easy to use and nice for me to maybe bookmark my sites that I'm going to be using later on in the week, maybe in my classroom. So that was neat to have that done, and it'll be useful later on. I think that's all I have. Thanks for watching.